The first thing that we will see in that recording is you yawning.
Oh, yeah, Ning. But it's fine. It's fine.
Of course, that's life. That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, now I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, we're already there. Put that down. Go here, here, continue. Put you and me up at the top. I wish I could get rid of this bar down here, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, where are we? So we talked yesterday about your practice, and under my practice,
Yes. Trainings.
training. And, oh, let me move this up. Give me as much as possible. Start learning, of course.
With one.
Yes, well, we're gonna we did level one and we're continuing. Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
well, let's just continue level one.
Yes. Let's continue.
No, I don't want to test out. Let's continue. So this is where we left off.
Yes.
Finding your way around your entry to your client's QuickBooks Online accounts should be through QuickBooks Online Accountant. This is this statement, this first sentence. I bet this is on the test. What's the best way to access your client's accounts? You should only access your client's accounts through your own QuickBooks Online accountant. You understand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way. Entering this way, make sure you get access to the tools features exclusive to accounting pros. Let's take a look around. Okay. Use the forward arrows and access. Yeah, yeah. When you reach the end, the opportunities to restart and walk through again to review the code. Okay, well, let's just start. 7 steps now. On the left
Yes.
is your main navigation menu. The data of the QuickBooks is arranged in different areas called centers. Each one of these is called a center.
Yes. It's simple.
Yeah, these make it easier for you and your clients to track their business and financial activities and allow different client users to see the elements of QuickBooks most relevant to their work. That's what we were calling permissions yesterday, right? Giving workers, you can see what you can see. I can see everything, but only you can only see what you have permission to see. You might
Yeah.
see different centers depending on the subscription your client has. Yeah, whether it's Ledger, Simple Start, Pro, all that. Like the menu in QuickBooks Online Accountant, this menu can be customized to make it easier for you to access the sections you use the most. So this has a lot in it. What they're saying is that we can rearrange and we can do what's necessary to make it easier for us. Let's just see what they suggest.
Yes.
You can return to QuickBooks Online Accountant by selecting Accountant at the top of the left-hand menu. So if you're
Mm.
working in your client's books, you can always go back to your accountant uh, view and tools just by clicking this up here. That's interesting. The plus new is the go-to button for you and your clients to quickly create or add transactions from invoices to bank statements, bank deposits. Yeah, that means everything. Uh,
Yeah.
there are quick links for vendor or customer type transactions, as well as employee activities and more activities. So rather than go through each one of these and figure out what do I need to do, the first step would be hit this and find out, okay, it's going to take me exactly to where I need to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Landscape for Joshua. Landscaping by Joshua. That's the
Yeah.
company, obviously. The
Yes, it's
client.
a company.
Yeah, the client. Yeah. We are the firm, FIRM. It means the parent company. We are, but they are um, the client. Yeah. So the drop down at the top of the screen provides a quick and simple way of switching between clients. You can also use it to return to QuickBooks Online Accountant. So remember, one way to get back to our own accountant account is by clicking this accountant button. But here's another way. In this list, the drop down has all of our clients plus our own account. So we can go back this way or we can go back this way to our own
Yes.
company, to the firm. Okay, that's interesting to know. When you access QuickBooks via QuickBooks Online Accountant, the accountant tools come with you. You can use these a lot. You'll use these a lot as you work on your clients' accounts. So we'll look at them in more detail shortly. That's in the next chapter. So accountant tools, no matter where you go, those tools will always be available to you because you have an accountant license.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The My Experts button is for your clients and prompts them to go to My Accountant section of QuickBooks. My Accountant is where you and your clients can view information requests and shared documents. So this is interesting. You have the accountant account, yours,
Yes. Yes. I have my account.
Horizon Rwanda. That's this. Now you have
Yeah.
clients over here, many of them. Okay, lots of clients. But within each one of these clients, there's this my experts. So it's for these guys have experts. Who's the expert? You are.
Yeah. Yeah. The accountant.
Yeah, you are the accountant. You're the expert. So this opens up an area where a special page where if if you want to make a request, you put the request up here and then they get a
Yes.
notification. Then they go here and they get the request. And maybe the request is send me this or send me that. They can
Mhm.
put that up here in this section, and then you can always go get it. So there are three pieces now: the accountant, the client, and then this shared space where they can
Mhm.
leave requests and give documents. So the client goes to their my accountant, it's my experts. My accountant is where you and your clients can view information requests and shared documents. For QuickBooks users who don't have an accountant linked to their account, my experts will take them to a range of Intuit services to support them, including helping them find an accountant. So, yeah, for accounting pros, that's you. Me.
Yes.
Live experts will provide information about expert assistance available through Intuit. Oh, I'm sorry. Live experts means that the Intuit has a bunch of people just waiting to talk to you. You need a problem, you need an answer,
Mm,
you can go to that area, my experts, and get an answer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good for you. It's also good for the clients. They can go.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
As like just man, he's an expert.
yeah, these are online experts from Intuit, the parent company.
Mm, yes.
Yeah. In the top right. Oh, yeah, all of those.
Mm,
In the top right of the screen, you'll find help, apps, search, notifications, settings, and profiles. Search enables you to search the client's QuickBooks accounts and jump back into recent transactions. So you're in a client's account right now,
mm,
right? Because it's black and you know, there it is. That's the name of the company, Landscaping by Joshua. If you want to
yes.
find something and you don't want to use this menu to go find it, you can just click search and say,
What's that?
and go quickly. You know, it's a standard search button. We use them all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You've reached the end of this walkthrough. I don't want to restart.
Yes.
Or scroll down to the bottom of the page and continue with the course.
Mm,
Well, next, let's take a look at the four main QuickBooks centers. Now, what are centers?
mm,
Menu,
yes, menu.
bookmarks, and other things.
So, let
So,
me
four
searching
main
down there.
transactions is the transaction center is where your clients can connect their bank and credit cards to automatically bring transaction data into QuickBooks and update and manage receipts. It's also where you can monitor the income, the money coming in and going out of these accounts and match them to corresponding transactions already in QuickBooks, such as invoices or bills. So this is interesting. This is we should probably click this
Mm,
and understand this all happens all in their transactions section on the listing on the left hand side, connecting their banks and credit cards.
so they show the videos.
Okay.
Mm, they can watch the video.
Connecting your bank and credit card accounts to QuickBooks is the fastest way to accurately record your company's financial transactions. In this video, we'll go over how to connect a bank or credit card account to QuickBooks. We'll also learn how to choose how far back you want QuickBooks to pull your transaction history. There are two ways to bring in transactions from your bank and credit card accounts. The first option is to connect your bank or credit card, so QuickBooks downloads your transactions automatically. This is the method we'll be looking at today. The second option is to download your company's historical transactions from your bank and upload them so that QuickBooks adds them to your accounts. This is a good choice if your bank doesn't give you the option to connect your account. You can learn more about the second method in our next video. Manually upload transactions into QuickBooks Online. However, keep in mind that if you choose to upload transactions manually, you'll need to upload a new file every time you want to bring in more transactions. Connecting your account is faster and easier, since you only have to do it once. Each day, QuickBooks gets new transactions from your bank or credit card whenever they're available, and uploads them automatically. Let's get started. First, select Transactions, then Bank Transactions from the menu. Next, select Connect Account from the Bank Transactions screen. Then, select your bank or credit card company, or search for your bank or credit card company and select it from the list. You'll need to enter the user ID and password you used to log into your bank or credit card's online banking. Each bank and credit card has its own security features and may require a few more steps. You might need to receive.
What happened?
Oh,
What happened?
click again.
Connecting your bank and credit card accounts to QuickBooks. Also learn how to choose how far back you want QuickBooks to pull your
Again.
transaction history. There are two ways to bring in transactions from your bank and credit card accounts. The first option is to connect your bank or credit card, so QuickBooks downloads your transactions automatically. This is the method we'll be looking at today. The second option is to download your company's historical transactions from your bank and upload them so that QuickBooks adds them to your accounts. This is a good choice if your bank doesn't give you the option to connect your account. You can learn more about the second method in our next video. Manually upload transactions into QuickBooks Online. However, keep in mind that if you choose to upload transactions manually, you'll need to upload a new file every time you want to bring in more transactions. Connecting your account is faster and easier, since you only have to do it once. Each day, QuickBooks gets new transactions from your bank or credit card whenever they're available, and uploads them automatically. Let's get started. First, select Transactions, then Bank Transactions from the menu. Next, select Connect Account from the Bank Transactions screen. Then, select your bank or credit card company, or search for your bank or credit card company and select it from the list. You'll need to enter the user ID and password you used to log into your bank or credit card's online banking.
Won't
Each
go
bank
full
or credit
screen,
card
sorry.
has its own security features and may require a few more steps. You might need to receive a phone call, text message, or email to verify your identity, and in some cases, you might need to enter the code from a security token issued to you by your bank. Once you've finished with your bank or credit card's sign-in steps, QuickBooks looks for all the accounts you have with your financial institution. These could be separate checking and savings accounts within the same banking login, or the different cards that have been issued for your company's credit card account. Select each account you want to connect. Note that you don't have to select everything you see. You should only select accounts that are relevant to your business. If you see a personal account that isn't business related, you can leave it unselected. QuickBooks will try to connect your online account to one that's already in your chart of accounts. If you've set up the account in your chart of accounts, you can choose the relevant account from the drop-down menu, or choose the kind of account you want QuickBooks to create for you once you've selected the accounts you want to connect. You'll also need to choose how far back you want QuickBooks to go when it downloads transactions from your bank or credit card account. The default is the beginning of last year, but you can choose any date. If you don't see the option you want, select Custom from the drop-down menu and enter the date. Whatever you choose, it's important to note that you shouldn't enter any transaction that occurred before the date you chose. If you ever decide you want to enter something that happened before the date you chose, talk to your accountant. When you're ready, select Connect. Once the connection is complete, you'll see all your business transactions that cleared your bank or credit card from the date you entered, up to today. When more transactions clear your bank, they'll appear on this list for you to review. The next step is to categorize the transactions so that QuickBooks adds them to the correct account in your chart of accounts. We'll cover that step later in this series. Now you're ready to connect your bank and credit card accounts to QuickBooks Online. Be sure to watch the next video in this series. Manually upload transactions into QuickBooks Online. You'll find a link in the description box below. If you need more help, check out our support site at the address on screen.
Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't make that go full screen. It didn't work. But okay, but here it is all written out, what she just said.
Yeah.
These are all the steps. So
Mm.
what I should do here is, and all these wonderful,
Video.
there's so much you can do. Okay, so what I really ought to do, I want to see if I can. No, hold on. No, you see, because I'm going through Zoom, I can't print this out.
Mm,
Yeah, I really would like to download this and print it out for us. Let's see here. Put that there. Export as PDF. Let's see if what happens.
yeah.
Okay, and where am I going to put that? One Horizon Bookkeeping, uh, training,
Mm,
Elise and Russ training. Let's save as Connect Bank. Okay, that's going to be fine. Now, let's see here. Pardon me, Elise, while I go
No,
here,
no, no, no problem.
because what I want to do is send this to you right now.
Go to share.
Let's see. One Horizon. Recently. Let's see. No. Uh, it doesn't have it yet. Okay, so what we'll do is this. I'll go to here, go to QuickBooks, training, Elise and Russ, connecting online. There it is. Yay!
Mm, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
are expert in
yeah, so
you are expert.
so what I
Just to
do
share.
now is I go into WhatsApp, I go to Elise, I go here, I want a file. We go over to Elise and Russ training.
Um,
This,
yes, yes.
okay, you got it.
Yes, I receive it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is something you can, this will be helpful. It
Yeah, yeah.
always helps to
Helpful
have,
for revising.
yeah.
Mm.
Now, wait a second. There's that already. Get rid of that. Here we are back. We're back here.
Yes.
Okay. Auto upload and manage receipts. Let's see. I want to get that up there.
Go down.
Yeah. So this is covered a lot more detail in the banking course, which is coming up. Transaction centers where manage accounts, perform bank and credit card reconciliations. Okay. So he's got this card. He's got by Amex, he's got a Chase card and Acuity. Tasha, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a bank. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, that's
So
business feed.
it's a, yes, depend on what the business,
Yeah, exactly.
different kind of the transactions. If it's for credit, if it's for the bank check or that
All of
the
it.
different kind of the transactions for the business, the
Yes.
bank transactions. If on the credit card, even on the check, even the bank, depend on what you press.
So when we press on something, we're going to see all the transactions under here, and some of them don't have a category. Sometimes the bank doesn't know where to put them. So that's what we have to do. You go through
Yeah.
and categorize, assign them to an account.
Mm.
Yeah. How much you use some of the other centers in the left hand will depend on your client's business and the plan they are on. For example, um, here is from QuickBooks Online Plus. Some of the centers are also geared more towards operational use of your clients for accounting use. Let's dig in. Select each hotspot to find out more. Okay, landscaping by Joshua. We know that.
Yeah.
You know, before we go on, can you see this logo of his?
I see this logo.
Okay. He has the picture, but underneath it is the actual name,
I don't see the name written down here,
right?
but I see
Do you see
it's
it?
like
Very tiny.
green. Mm,
Landscaping, something.
yeah, landscaping,
That's all.
but
It just
just
says landscaping, right? So underneath, I think what we should do is let me redesign our logo. So we have the rising sun, but underneath it should say bookkeeping or what we do.
yeah,
One horizon bookkeeping,
one
one
bookkeeping.
horizon bookkeeping underneath. I'll make it look
Yeah,
good. Okay.
yeah, that's
I'll do what I can to make it look really good.
better.
Yeah. So and then we can remount it. Sorry, that's not what we're here for, but that was interesting. So we will do that also.
Mm.
Let's see. Well, let's go. Let's go. Dashboard. In the home dashboard, you'll see a series of widgets designed displaying key information about the account. Select Customize Layout to rearrange, and
Mm.
remove widgets, and to tailor this to your clients. Do you understand what a widget is?
No,
No. This is a widget.
uh,
This is a widget.
yeah,
This whole thing is
oh,
a widget. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
It's like a mini application. It's showing you the
Mm.
pages that are available. Then you can go right there. So
Mm.
this is called each, let's see, one, two, three, four, five widgets.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
Reddit.
that's what that is. So you can move them around or add them or remove them. Okay. Turning on the
Yeah.
privacy toggle in the home dashboard will hide sensitive data. So if you log into QuickBooks in a public place, this information will be hidden from view. So where is that privacy? I don't see where privacy is.
Yeah, the
Oh,
privacy is down there.
there,
Yeah,
privacy. It's a toggle on and off.
now
So
it's oh,
now it's off. So we see everything. But
mm,
if you are somewhere else and you don't want people to see this information over your shoulder, you can turn
mm,
this on and like this amount will probably disappear.
Yes, it's
The widget
exactly.
will still be there, but all the sensitive information will be hidden. Yeah. So interesting. That's good information. So go back. The dashboard centers includes a cash flow tab where you can track income and expenses, and a planner where you and your clients can see the effects of adding potential income and expenses to your client's cash flow. Cash flow planning is covered in more detail in QuickBooks Online Certification Level 2. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, payroll and time.
Fine.
Payroll and time. The payroll center is where clients can enter details about their employees. And if they have a QuickBooks Online payroll subscription, they'll be able to manage payroll and payroll taxes here. Now, all of this is directed towards you, the accountant, but also
Yes.
towards the business owner. Some business owners, they really want to understand all of this. So all of this training is available to them also. It's just
Yes.
you have accountant tools. Your job is to really understand it better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So closely related to payroll, the Time Center allows clients with essentials or higher subscriptions to manage basic time tracking. If your clients have subscription to QuickBooks Time, further features will be added available there. You can find out more about payroll and time in the QuickBooks Payroll and QuickBooks Time certifications. So each one of these has their own certification. Now, probably at the beginning, you and I are not going to deal with payroll unless there's only one or two people and it's a small company. But
Mm.
in most cases, when I have listened to QuickBooks advisors, show the no. When I have talked with QuickBooks advisors, most of them say, stick with the basics. Do not get involved with year-end taxes or payroll. The client should have another source. You're a bookkeeper. You're not an accountant. Accountants do tax and maybe payroll too.
And
But
payroll. Yes.
yeah, however, now we have QuickBooks Payroll. It never used to have that. And maybe internationally you don't have it right now. I don't know. We'll find out. But if you can do it all in-house, all under the QuickBooks, it's like QuickBooks checking to become our bank. If you can do it all within QuickBooks, it makes it so much simpler and so much more accessible, efficient. Should we go into these and see?
Yeah, I'm going to see the videos
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of the
Details
practice.
about their employees.
Mm.
Manage. Oh, I should. Export as PDF. Manage employees. And I can just push save now. I love Mac because it brought me right back to where we were the last time. So
Go down.
I can just save it. Okay, so I will send that to you now.
Yes.
Sorry this takes a little time, but this makes it so much easier after we're off. So what I want to do is WhatsApp. Go to WhatsApp. Elise,
Yes.
attach a file managing employees. Open it up. I don't know if you get the whole thing. I'm concerned about this. I'll look at these later. I think you just get, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, I receive it. I receive it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what happened? Go back.
Mm,
I clicked on something. I don't know what. Manage employees, add an employee, QuickBooks Online.
mm. The videos is down or
No, there is no video. Now there's not videos with each of them.
oh the video.
So what we're finding here, it says
Yeah, which for that's in summary for the
follow
videos.
this. If you want to add an employee
Mm,
to your client, it there's the drop down menu right there on online
mm.
desktop. We're not using desktop, so forget this
Yes.
thing. So it tells you the whole thing. Go to payroll, then employees, select add an employee, name, email address, click add, and then save. Standard. This is all just standard process.
Mm,
If I want to edit an existing, like their contact information changed or their address changed or something, payroll, employees, select the employee, edit or start, okay, and then save. Personal information, employee
yes.
details, emergency contacts. It's all there. Okay, so that's what's on this. Yeah, pull that one back up. And that's it. Was this helpful? Yes, that was very helpful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an actual page. So we then go back here. Close related to payroll, the Time Center allows clients with essentials or higher subscriptions to manage basic time tracking. If your clients have subscriptions to QuickBooks Time, further features will be available here. So let's do the same thing. I'll send you the PDF
Yeah.
of this one now. Oh, and there is a video for this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he said the videos.
So let me send this to you first. Elise, see, look at this. All of everything
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sending you will be all in one place. So
Mm,
how use time, open, send. There you go.
yes. Yes, it's arrived.
Of course. It's almost like I'm sitting right next to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
This is Annie from the QuickBooks team. QuickBooks Online Essentials, Plus, and Advanced come with basic time tracking for your team. Let's go over how you and your employees can start tracking time and how to categorize entries and billable hours to make payroll and invoicing easier. To start, let's get your team in QuickBooks. Go to Add Employee to enter their info and save. You can also track your own time by simply adding yourself as an employee. Next, select Invite Employee to send an email to your worker, inviting them to enter their own hours. They'll be able.
Did you hear what she just said?
Yeah,
You can track your own time because
I'm just
billable hours. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
You get to
yeah.
charge according to your time if you want to. But it's important, I think, to keep track of your own time. That's
Yeah, I actually this one you sent to me already. I just you can watching after.
yeah, you can watch it later. Right.
This is Annie from the
Okay.
QuickBooks team.
Yeah, this is only 1 minute
QuickBooks
long.
Online Essentials,
Mm.
Plus, and Advanced come with basic time tracking for your team. Let's go over how you and your employees can start tracking time and how to categorize entries and billable hours to make payroll and invoicing easier. To start, let's get your team in QuickBooks. Go to Add Employee to enter their info and save. You can also track your own time by simply adding yourself as an employee.
Yeah.
Next, select Invite Employee to send an email to your worker, inviting them to enter their own hours. They'll be able to view their timesheets online anytime. Your QuickBooks subscription comes with unlimited employee time tracking accounts, so you can get everyone on board. Next, let's take a look at entering hours for your team. Go to Time, Time Entries, then Add Time. Here, you'll see a list of your employees. You can select an employee to enter their total hours worked, or select start and end times. Besides entering time, you may want to include work details to categorize employee hours worked. When adding time, simply select Work Details to categorize hours by customer, project, or type of service provided. If you want to invoice hours to your customer, make sure to mark the time as billable. With your time entered and organized, it's easy to invoice billable hours. Once all your info is in, you can use your dashboard to help you visualize how your team is spending their time. Sort by employee or customer, and view by date range. Now you're ready to start tracking time and make paying your employees and invoicing easier.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you and I watched these together. And see, there's so many resources, but yes, this was helpful. Thank you. I wanted to watch this together because at the end, we're going to have a little test. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
So you marked it as helpful. Yes, I did. Okay. Then we can go back
Nice.
here and okay. We can close this now.
Yes. The project.
Projects is the next one. Project Center will present. Yeah. Account and settings. Projects can be used to help clients manage customer projects and provide insight into projects' profitability. That's important. You can find out more about this sales and customers in the sales and customers course, certification level 2. Let's just go to projects. I'm going to watch this all the way through and then I'll send it to you. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, this is Jason from the QuickBooks team. If you have QuickBooks Online Plus or Advanced, you can use projects to track income and costs for specific projects or across multiple projects so you can measure profitability. Let's go over how to set up projects and then assign income and costs to a project. We'll also cover how to add labor costs to your project. To start, go to Business Overview, Projects. Note that your navigation may look like this. Select New Project. Enter a project name and select the customer you're doing the work for. You can also change this later if you change your mind. The start and end date are optional. By default, projects start in progress, but you can choose a different status, and then enter any additional notes. Select Save when you're done. Now you've set up a project. There's no info in here yet, but that will change as you record transactions. As you record new transactions like estimates and invoices, select the project from the customer field. Then fill out the rest of the transaction like you normally would. There are a couple of ways to assign costs to a project. Go to your transactions, and when you see one that is for a project, open it and select the project in the customer field. If you want to include it on a future invoice, select the billable box. You can also assign costs when you record a bill, a check, or an expense manually.
Oh, you see, it's a buffering problem. That's why it keeps going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi, this is Jason. And then enter any additional note. For new transactions like estimates and invoices, select the project from the customer field. Then fill out the rest of the transaction like you normally would. There are a couple of ways to assign costs to a project. Go to your transactions, and when you see one that is for a project, open it and select the project in the customer field. If you want to include it on a future invoice, select the billable box. You can also assign costs when you record a bill, a check, or an expense manually. Just select the project in the customer project field. Once you save, you can see the expense assigned to your project. These numbers will update as you add more income and expenses to your projects. If you use QuickBooks Online Advanced, you can also set up project estimates and track estimate versus actuals on the project dashboard and reports. Check out this video to learn more about project estimates. You can also track hourly costs for your employees and contractors who work on the project. First, set up your workers' hourly costs. Go to the Projects page and select Employee Hourly Rate. If you don't see an employee listed, then select Add Employee. Enter their name and save. Enter the rate you want to use for the project. If you want help calculating one, select the calculator icon. Enter their hourly rate and any other costs you want to capture. Select Add, then save. You can enter the time they work in QuickBooks or in QuickBooks Time. Note that you may see different options on the timesheet depending on whether or not you use QuickBooks Payroll. Make sure to enter the project in the Customer or Project field. After you save the time, you'll see the time next to the project. If you use QuickBooks Payroll and you don't see any costs, select the Employee Rate drop-down menu and switch to Hourly Costs. When you've completed a project, you'll see your total income, expenses, and profit margin. You can also mark the project completed so you'll have more room on the Projects page. If you want to see this project again, select Completed under Status. Now you can set up your own projects in QuickBooks and start tracking their profitability.
Okay. Now I will send this to you.
Yes.
Let's see. Is there any other video? Oh, listen. Again, when I send these to you, all of these links are live. You'll be able to, this is when I send a PDF, the links remain live. So everything that we just saw is explained in this.
Yes.
This is really,
Why?
this is excellent. Okay, so I go up here, I export as PDF. Ellie's, let me just get rid of this. I need to know what it says. Create and manage projects in QuickBooks Time. Okay, that's what I want. Save. Go to WhatsApp, Elise, add a file. Manage projects. That's what we just did, right?
Yes,
That's the one.
yes. That
Okay.
one.
Now, even in the example, you see all of those are blue.
The
That
blue.
means they're
You
still
can just
active.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you checking to see if they are active links?
Um, yeah, let me just to check it.
Yeah, you open one of them and just see if the links are active.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in your data
Uh,
flow right now. So,
already
but
I'm
if
just
you
downloading.
if you hover over one and it turns to the pointer, the finger, then you know it's active.
Yeah, that one is okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at that later, but yeah, it's the whole thing. Okay, should we continue?
Yeah, we can just continue.
Okay, so we've done the online and we've done now the projects, we've done the timing, close. Oh, there's wow, budgets, taxes, landing and billing, commerce, apps. You know what? We don't have time to do everything today.
Actually, in terms of for managing the data, in terms of the period, the time we just spend on the video time, so can just using so now we are using 1 hour. It's okay.
Yeah, I've already been in 1 hour. Now, I I have to leave. I have a project today, so I have to leave at nine
Yes.
o'clock. That's 17 minutes from now. So
Oh.
uh we have been on for 1 hour. And
Mm,
what I want to do, I want to post this video. So it's going to
mm,
take me some time to do that. So I think for today, let's finish here. And then tomorrow we will start exactly here. Okay.
yes, exactly.
Let's see here. Let me do, yeah. Why do I do that? There we are. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. And
Mm,
let's see. Let me back out. Yeah. Now it knows where we are, and we will continue tomorrow.
Yes.
Now this gives you a lot to check out. There's a lot of things to do on this. So sign out. Yeah. Okay, and sign out of that one. I left it up. Okay, so oh, wait a second. Where's the screen? Where are you?
You
I lost the screen.
send back to the ring.
No, 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 no. It's okay. It's just you and I now because
Um,
I have to I have to finish for now so I can upload the video and be ready to leave in 15 minutes.
mm,
Okay. So
yeah, you maybe
yeah,
you
you and
can
I
just
end the meeting at this point. Okay.
yeah,
So I'm going to stop share. There we are.
yeah, you find it.
Share.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So
Well, thank you. And
yeah, thank
before we say goodbye, I'm going to stop the recording.